Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Megan and I go by Beauty Blogging Mama on Instagram. Today's video I'm going to show you how I do my regular everyday look. It takes just a few minutes. I will link what I use down below in the comments. I'm not going to really get too much into the products I'm using, but I will definitely tell you guys, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me, and I'd love to help. I know a lot of us have so much makeup, like my sister I was talking to the other day. We have so much makeup that we spend so much money on, and we have no idea how to use it. And I'm still learning, but I do have an interest in it, and I love just having fun with makeup. I love being a woman, and I love being able to just get glam and look cute and feel confident and pretty, and just a good start to my day. So anyways, I already primed and moisturized my face, and so I'm going to just go in with some foundation for a base. And again, this is what I use on my everyday. I will tell you right now that currently my skin is so light that I'm using my Cover FX oil-free foundation with a couple drops of the Custom Cover. I'll do 2 drops today. Whatever. Let's go 3. So I'll put that on the top of my hand and I'll just mix it in, and then I will rub it onto my skin, and I will let my brush do the work. I see a lot of people doing their foundation with a beauty blender, and I honestly haven't really gotten into that. No reason whatsoever. I just bought the foundation brushes. They seemed cool to me, and now everyone's using beauty blenders. I'll have to do a tutorial with that, or I should say I should do a side by side. One side of my face beauty blender, one side of my face brush, and see the difference, if it really does make a difference. So I will just buff it in, go in circular motions. My brushes are not all expensive because for a while, you know, I thought that all your makeup had to be good quality, and obviously good quality, but expensive, I should say. But the more I'm learning, the more that doesn't really matter. If you can find like a dupe or just a more affordable brand, go for it, because I mean, really, how many different ways can you make a brush? I mean, it's pretty simple. So I'm using Real Techniques right now. I do have MAC. I bought my first Morphe brush. I have e.l.f. What else do I have? I have a Cover FX foundation brush. I'll get into that later. It's a little difficult for me to use. I actually feel like I'm getting a workout with my hand when I use that one, and it's just too much work for me. But so this one is the Cover FX, or I'm sorry, this one is the Real Techniques. And so make sure I don't look streaky or anything like that. Rub it into your neck or blend it into your neck. If you want to kind of go by your ear too. I mean, this is pretty close to my natural pale color, so I don't really have anything to truly blend out to match my skin or my ears, but if I did, that's what I would do. So next, I am so sad that I'm out of my natural or light neutral Shape Tape by Tarte. So right now I'm going to use Light Sand. It's a little too light for me, but we'll make it work. Because when you're in a pinch, make it work. And so I just kind of make sure I get a lot on my under eye, because Mama has been waking up at 5 in the morning and I'm looking tired. I have some pimples lately, which is not that fun, but what are you gonna do? I'm only human. So I'll kind of tap on the rest of whenever I can get out of my light neutral, try to maybe mix the two colors so it's not so light. Probably shouldn't have gone in with like a super light color for my face, but we'll blend that. You could fix anything you need to. That's the beauty of makeup. It comes off, not permanent. So just bounce this right in. I need to clean this, so I'm so sorry if I look disgusting. I need to like clean my sponges. So a lot of people have mentioned that Tarte Shape Tape isn't supposed to leave any creases. For me, it does. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. If I'm doing something wrong, please enlighten me. But it leaves a little crease sometimes, so I just have to make sure that I really go in there. It could just be my eyes. I have no idea what it is. It could be my lines underneath my eyes, whatever the heck it is, but I just have to work with it a little bit. And I have something like right here, which is really weird, but hormones, love them, love those hormones. I already look better. Ugh. Yes. Okay. So I'll just go ahead and might as well jump into my bronzing action. So I will use a bigger brush and just lightly tap it into your bronzer. Not too much. You never want to do it heavy-handedly. You do not want to do it heavy-handedly, or else you're going to turn into like, if you want to be a bronze goddess, go right ahead. But I like to look a little more natural on Monday through Friday. Usually Saturday and Sunday too, but whatever. Lately, having a baby, you don't really have a nightlife anymore, but so I like to just kind of make it subtle, like a subtle bronze color. Nothing too much. And I'll start, if you noticed, I started on my cheekbones. Just do one more little dip. Started on my cheekbones, and that's it. Just a regular bronzer will do. I mean, pick your favorite. I happen to really like Dallas by Benefit. It's just got such a nice bronze color, and I've used it for years and years. So, what else do I do? Okay, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I know a lot of the girls that I follow on YouTube don't really show them doing their eyebrows, but I'm gonna show you guys how I do my eyebrows. So they're not that bad. I haven't colored them in a while. They're not like super sparse. Let me just get my spoolie. They're not like super sparse or anything, but I do love it when I color my eyebrows because with actual hair color, because it just makes them so much prettier, and you could really see how kind of thick they really are. My natural hair color is kind of like a dirty blonde, so like a light brown dirty blonde. So sometimes they appear a little bit thinner because the hair color is a little lighter, but they're really not that bad. So I'll just kind of start right in the inner underneath. Hope you can see this okay. And then we'll just leave that. Okay, right now I look like a goof, but this will make sense. And then I'll go. God, please tell me that I'm like focused on the camera, because if I record this whole video and you ain't even see my makeup, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, so this one, okay, well, this is my ugly eyebrow. This one's my good eyebrow. And look at, would you look at that? Okay, and I do need to pluck a little, like, what's going on? Goodness sakes, and my nails, like, let's not even talk about them. I used to be like a regular at my local nail salon. They probably don't even know my name anymore. How embarrassing. I was just telling my friends, I was like, you know, it's not even that I'm like so prissy that I have to have my nails done at all times, but I think it's one of those things that people look at and they can tell if you take care of yourself by your nails, people. If your nails are looking shitty, people are gonna think you don't really take care of yourself. So make your nails look good. And I should really take my own advice. I mean, do you see these things? I mean, come on, really? But those are just my thoughts. And I'll just go in with a little Gimme Brow by Benefit. I apparently like Benefit a lot. And I'll just kind of tinge the individual hairs a little, make them look all cute, nice. Cute? That's not really a good word for the eyebrows. They're not cute. They're on fleek. So, what I did there was I did like a little line underneath, a baseline underneath your brow, and then you're going to carry it up to the top, right? Like kind of cross in between, draw this in a little bit, and then kind of just lightly flow it down. And then you're going to brush stroke up with your natural eyebrow. And I'm trying to mimic what I would do with obviously my eyebrow pencil or whatever you're using. And then again, a line here, cross over, fill this in there, draw down. And then just blend that out as much as you can. I cannot stand the trend of like painting your eyebrows in. It's so bad. Like, try to keep your natural eyebrow. Like, God gave you your eyebrows, so don't try to like fake it. You know, if you have like thinner eyebrows, say like, who's like a Kardashian, okay? Like if God didn't give you Kim's eyebrows, don't try to make them, because they're gonna fit your face how they're supposed to fit, you know? They're gonna fit, like, you might not look like it all makes sense. If you're naturally a thin eyebrow person, then you draw on these fluffy eyebrows, it might not make sense with your face. So just keep what God gave you, try to accentuate that. So anyways, there goes my rant. So I'm using a MAC 224, and right now I'm using, I don't know, it doesn't really have a label, but it's a NYX kind of base, very light, sort of creamy base color, and I'm liking the MAC 224 for just like an all over lid and then a blending. And so I'll just do one light color all over my lid, and then I'll go in with my Jaclyn Hill by Morphe palette, or my Morphe by Jaclyn Hill palette is kind of how you're supposed to say it. And then I guess for now we're gonna use the shade, oh my god, one of the shades. We're gonna use Silk Cream, because this is gonna be real natty today, okay, real natural. And what I learned from Jaclyn Hill is that I used to always do my eyeshadow right only in my crease, but you really should bring it up close to your eyebrow. Don't be afraid. Like with a light hand, just bring it up. And what I noticed now that I'm looking at a lot more makeup pictures, like for instance, I saw like Gigi Hadid for Maybelline, they bring the eyeshadow in here, and then they leave this empty area underneath your brow for the brow, like a highlight. But they really do. They drag it all here. So don't be afraid to go a little bit over your crease, because that's really going to help you open up your eye and just achieve like a full look. It's going to look more blended. And I'm still using my MAC 224. And just windshield wiper motions back and forth, back and forth. You can dunk again if you want, but I'm not going to do that because I don't, well, you know what, yes I am. What am I thinking? This eye seems a little darker, so I'm going to go and try it again here. You can always clean any mess up that you make later. So if you see, it's all up in this area, like all up in here is the color. The only area that I did not try to touch is this right underneath your brow bone. Right over here, okay? So then I'm gonna go in with another favorite that I have. This is probably the color that like drew me into this palette, is Pukey. I know, Pukey. And then I'm gonna go a little bit closer to my crease and not bring it up as high, okay? So closer to my lid, close to my crease, not as high, because you wanna be able to see the transition. Again, same brush, MAC 224, and you're gonna love this brush. If you don't already have it, it's worth it because it is all I need for this look, because that's all I'm doing, okay? So this is my everyday, like I'm gonna go to the mall and shop with my son and get some birthday presents. This is the look that I'm gonna go for. Natural, nothing cray-cray. You know what I'm going to do is do my little contour. Do just a little contour on my cheeks. So with a angled contour bronzer brush by Ulta, lightly, very light hand. I'm going to go like this. I know my face very well. So if you don't know where to put it, if you're a newcomer, go like this. Okay? This pops out. That's where you want to contour. Okay? If you need to, you can always put your finger down here. Okay? And then just go. Then you want to just make sure you blend it out really nicely. You don't want any harsh lines. Again. Okay? No harsh lines. Do a little up here. Just keep dipping. Keep dipping. Okay. For the video's sake, I'm going to do a little touching up at the end, but normally I would just be like, whatever. Okay. What else? So this right here is a smudge brush by Real Techniques. And I think I'm just going to go in with Pukey. And I'm going to go right at the bottom and just kind of drag it lightly back and forth. Back and forth. I might need to do some like anchoring. I feel like there's, I don't know, something missing, but that's. Okay. Okay, just a little, like it looks like my eyes are dragging down, but when the whole look is together, it's gonna all make sense and it's gonna look great. So don't give up in the middle of your makeup routine. Don't give up, because it's probably gonna end up looking bomb if you just keep going, and just know that when everything is all said and done, it's all gonna come together. So this is a Morphe liner brush, and I'm just going in with, what's the color? Mocha. And kind of connecting the the outer corner up and down before I put my lashes on. So I'm using 1-2 magnetic lashes today, and they look better when I've got a little dark on the outside of my eye. But you're really not going to see that in a minute, so bear with me. Alright, and then what I would do normally, I would just, where's my bag? And I would just kind of like blend this in. Okay, so that's done, and I'm not going to forget to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. That's a good one. That's really important. That's what more people should be doing if they're going to eye makeup. It opens your eyes so much. Draws attention to them. And it's really pretty. So this is a Buxom Blackest Black mascara. And this is like a free sample. I think I had points or something. And they gave it to me. And I'm loving it. So I might buy more. But I'm like a mascara whore. I don't know, I just go with anything. But lately I've been like paying attention to my eyelashes again. I know, like I ever stopped, like come on, why did I ever stop caring? But it really does. If your mascara is put on really nicely, it makes a difference. You know? I used to be more of like just a face person. As long as my face looks good, I didn't care so much about my eyes. But I don't know, I go through phases. I definitely care more about my eyes now. Your eyes are the window to your soul. Oh my god, and I'm like doing this quick because like I said, I'm not trying to go full glam. Okay, shit. I'm gonna let that dry because I heard a trick that if you use a spoolie when it's dry, it comes right off. And it works. So now I'll put my lashes on. Oh my god, wrong eye. Hi, Muggy. Wrong eye, girl. Bam. Oh, and the look ain't done yet because I didn't do my blush or my highlighters, so stay tuned. Okay. Just, yeah. Okay, I mean the one time I do like a video, these go on really shitty. Hold on. I mean, I need to do it right for the camera. And we're just taking forever. Okay. Little trick, see if it works, see if it works. Yeah, not bad. I'm still gonna go in and yeah, we'll do, yeah. Okay. So now I'm gonna use my blush. So e.l.f. blush brush. It's alright. Kind of on the market for like a good blush brush, like probably a higher end one. But this is good. It works. So lightly, very light hand. You never want to be like looking like you just loaded on your blush. That's not cute. You don't want to look like a doll. Some of you might, but that's not my thing. You look like a sex pot. And then my highlighter. Another Real Techniques. Just very lightly. You can get as crazy as you want lately with highlight. People are just highlighting up a storm. People are just on a highlighting high. And so I'll go Cupid's bow, tip of my nose, maybe a little here. I feel like that's gonna, I can see better this side than I can on this side, but it is looking good. It's looking pretty good. And of course I, you know what, why not? You know what, I'm gonna go for it. I am just gonna go for it. And I'm gonna go for Kat Von D right now. I know I said I wasn't trying to do anything crazy, but whatever.